All right. Let's find us. I think we're right here. We are not yet here. But we will be. Momentarily. There we are. Guess I better turn the light on. It's so dark without the light. I don't know that it helps that much. A little bit. I got to get back downstairs to get some good light, I think. It's kind of crazy. Where are we? There we are. Let's get the link out. Okay, I got the link out. Now, let's go to the regular page and put the link here. Today's prompt is where are we? Today is July 5th, and the prompt are splash and bikini day or something. Bikini or bikini day, I don't know. It's something though. It's something. Okay, it is bikini day. That's a cute picture. Maybe we'll just draw this and be done. These prompts are just not fun for me this month. Neither one of them. I'm sorry to say. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just not feeling it. Good morning, Jenny. And Melissa and Mina and Palma and Terry and Joy and Carol and Pam. Hello. And Denise, Lita. Hello. And Valerie and Sherry. I'm just gonna get started. I'm just not feeling the prompts, you know? And the ones from Daisy Yellow are the worst. These I could actually live with, but when you combine the two, they are just not fun this month. The colors were easy to do, but not so good. Anne says, good morning, I'm home babysitting. Lucky. We get to have Atticus come over today. Okay. So this is the website, creatorofcuteness.com. This is where you can find all the classes, collage elements, burnishing tools soon, watercolors, books, all of the above. Very cool. So let's move that over to here. Today is bikini day. Do you see the cute little drawing? It's actually pretty cute. It looks like a girl laying on a floaty. That's bikini day and something else. Let's see what the other prompt is. Splash. So they do go together, which is a good thing today. Then we have, oops, I cut up more paper. Then we have journal play day coming up tomorrow. Hi, Corey. Hi, Chris. Hi, Jackie. We have journal play day coming up tomorrow. This happens once a month. When you sign up for it, it is $25, which works out to $8.33 per month. And what you get for that is a bunch of artwork every month. Some months you get more than others. This month you got the most ever. It won't happen again like this, I'm pretty sure. And then you get the art play pages. You get to make a journal and you learn a new journaling tip or technique or something fun. We were going to do some paper pieced fruit, which we will still do, but we're not going to do it maybe tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. We'll have to see how the day goes or the morning, because it's going to be 105 here. I'm not going to be able to sit here for very long and do this with you guys. But, you know, we'll do what we can. So the artwork includes these silly monsters and robots, and the silly monster and robot background paper, which is rainbow colored, and then lots of red, white, and blue pages. Lots of them. That one didn't print very well. I got to figure out what happened with my printer, because they usually print, like that one printed well, but this one just, the red, it didn't like the red, I guess. And then Creative Book Club is next. That one is coming up on July 26th and August 23rd. There are 4 sessions of the Creative Book Club for $30. So that one works out to $7.50 per month. So cheap, 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 cheap. The way it works normally is we choose a book. This month we did not choose a book. This month we chose a magazine. I chose Vogue for the stuff that we're going to do this month. And then I just found something else to do with magazine pages that'll be super fun. So then we'll be able to use magazine pages for other stuff. So you never have to buy the book or the magazine because I've already bought it. For this month, for example, the pages that I'm going to use, I have copied. I've made copies of. Sorry, yawning. Ugh. And I posted those in the group so you can print them out if you don't want to go buy the magazine. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Bonnie. Um, so that's the way it works. And normally we do a book, but I just wasn't feeling it this month. I have ordered a book from Amazon that I think we'll do next month. And I think what I'm going to start doing possibly is giving the books away. And I'll just send them to somebody who wins. And then I don't have to have a whole bookshelf full of books. So that's that. Those are all the classes currently that are happening. And that's all the shameless plugs that I have for right now. So this is what we did yesterday. We did a panoramic view. And those of you guys that did this with me did a great job with your panoramic. Oh, look, Corey, Maureen's here. And Maureen, look, Corey's here. But we did this for panorama. Today it is splash and bikini day. So I think I'm going to draw a mermaid because she has a bikini top on, even though she doesn't have a full bikini. So here's her head. That's a big head for a mermaid. Really big. Really too big for a mermaid on a little 3x5 card. Carmen says 10 a.m. Is that for the journal play day? Was somebody asking? Yeah, 10 a.m. So she gets broad shoulders because her bikini top needs to come down like this. Kind of like a figure 8 for the boobs. You see how it's kind of an 8 or a peanut shape? And then we're going to give her a very skinny stomach. And it's going to come down like this because this normally would be the bikini bottom. But since she's a mermaid, she gets a tail. Do you see that? Just kind of a curve and a curve. And then her arms are going to come down and go behind her hips. No, let's see. Maybe this one will hold a crab or something. It's kind of a very strange. Her hand looks like a fish, I just will say. Data says, good morning, y'all. Running late here in this holiday weekend. Is it still a holiday weekend? We didn't even celebrate yesterday doing anything. So, I mean, to me, it's just not a holiday. we put up my dad's new flag. Well, it's not a new flag. It's the flag that the military gave him when he passed away, and it's giant. I had no idea it was so big. I don't think I would have put it up if I had known it was that big, but it's big. Let's try to fix this claw that she has for a hand. It's still a claw. Well, we're going to give her a jellyfish, I think. She can have a little pet jellyfish. Anyway, the flag looks really good hanging up, and I'm very glad that I did that. Because I'm not one. Oh, Gietta celebrates all weekend. That's awesome. I don't know. We're just not feeling celebratory. We have to make a really hard decision today about the dog. And we've been up most all the night. My husband's been up thinking about it, and I've been up just crying, thinking about what a bad human I have been to this dog. Because I haven't really liked him, you know? He makes me sick because I'm allergic to him, and he barks, and he runs away. But he's still a nice dog, and I'm feeling really guilty and bad. Anyway, hi, Sherry. Oh, Sherry stayed at the grandkids until 11:30 p.m. for fireworks. We didn't even see fireworks, not on TV, not anywhere. Bonnie said we had to put our chocolate lab down last Thursday. It's a very hard decision. It is a hard decision, right? It's just not a fun decision to make. Oh, I like her tail a lot. It looks like a shark tail, kind of. We're going to put her under the sea. Wonder what would happen if I just did blue all the way across. Stripes of blue. Anyway, and then this morning he got up, the dog, not my husband, and he started barking at another dog running across the yard. He jumped up. I mean, yesterday he couldn't even get up. It's a very hard, long story. I don't even want to tell you. But at 8:30, my husband has to call the vet. I did order a help me harness. Whoever told me about that, thank you very much. We'll see what has to happen here, but it doesn't come till Wednesday, so I may return it. I just don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, my son's coming over this morning with Atticus. So if we do need to get him in the car, we'll have help because my husband can't lift him and neither can I. Valerie said, we had fireworks going off until 3 a.m. I'm very tired today. My dog was a hot mess all night. Awful. I personally don't think that fireworks for personal consumption should be allowed anywhere. We live up in the mountains, and normally we hear tons of fireworks, but thank God some people decided to have a brain and not shoot any off last night because we would probably be evacuating this morning from fire. My daughter went down to her boyfriend's family, lives on a cul-de-sac, and it's been a tradition on this cul-de-sac for years to have fireworks. They are not illegal fireworks, they are legal fireworks. And yeah, thank you, Susan. Anyway, they were legal fireworks, and she told us, get ready. Between the two neighbors at the end of the street, they spent $6,000. So three neighbors, I'm sorry. Divide that by three. Ridiculous, right? I don't think they're good. And my daughter sent a video of some neighbor who was trying to get their dog acclimated to the fireworks. It was a golden lab or white lab or yellow lab. I don't know what they call it. It's kind of white looking. And they had it outside and the dog was scared to death. But she said it was a new, like 1 year old, and it hadn't been through 4th of July yet. And because they have these big 4th of Julys, they were trying to get the dog acclimated. And I think that those people should go to jail. Sorry. Ellen says, I think what's hard about making decisions about our fur babies is that they become part of our family. He is part of the family, but they can't tell us how they're feeling. You know, if he hadn't jumped up this morning to go bark at that other dog, I would have told you he was miserable. Just miserable. But then he jumped up and sniffed the ground and peed on a bush and barked. So I don't know. It's a very hard choice. Here in Colorado, fireworks that leave the ground are prohibited. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Hi, Denise. Denise made the cutest baskets. Look at these. They're little, pull the camera up so you can see it better. Look how cute. It's a little like a trash basket or a basket that she made for the retreat. I got this one because it's got greens in it. Then let me show you what was so funny. Then Ann Savage, who came to the retreat, made me one, just me, this one, which is pretty much the same, but it has Sunshine Girls on it and it's denim. Isn't it so cute? And look at what it holds really nicely. It holds extra bottles of glue and a big bottle of glue. Holds my glue. This one I'm using for scraps. Maybe I'll put erasers in it. I think that's a better idea because I have all these erasers and I have these staples. Look how cute that is. Isn't it cute? All right. Let's keep drawing this mermaid. I made her hips a little bit bigger, but I can't go bigger down here because it's the bottom of the card. And I think we'll make her tail a little bit bigger. But I do think I'm going to do a wash of blue so it looks like she's under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore we work all day. She's pretty. Pretty skinny. She's pretty skinny. Anyway, I don't have much to talk about today. Yesterday I sat and wrote thank you notes all day. Most all the day. And we watched a show called The Brothers Sun, S-U-N. Oh, it was really good. It was a half karate movie, half comedy. And it had Michelle Yee, Y-E-E, and I love her. I wish I had done the hair like this and not put a little border at the bottom of her hair. We'll make it kind of wispy up here. Anyway, Sandy says, our dog Rover was 17 and a half. He's actually declining to the point he was starving. It was such a sad choice to relieve him of his suffering. Here's my opinion, and I know that it's a bad opinion for some people, but I don't think anybody should suffer, dog or human. So, like my mom, just so you know, before she got dementia, she told me all the time she didn't want to have dementia. She didn't want to be here with it. She wanted to be dead. She wanted me to shoot her. Honestly, my mom would say that all the time. If I ever get dementia, just shoot me. But when you have it, you don't know because dementia is not something that is painful. It's just no fun for the people having to deal with it, you know? But I really think that if, let's see, how should we do this? Let's do this in pencil first. So I get the right. Uh, we are actually kinder to our animals than our humans. That is a true fact. Um, if my mom knew what was going on with her dementia, she would have hated every minute of it and of me. Because I used to laugh at her when she would say, "You just have to shoot me if I get dementia." I'd be like, "Huh, huh, huh." And then when she got it, I knew I got it. But we can't. But we can help our animals. Lucky for them. Judy says, "I love my basket from the retreat." Oh, yeah, Judy got one of these baskets, Denise, because Judy came from the furthest. She came from Canada. We asked a bunch of questions. One of the questions was, who's the couple that was married the longest? And of course, my friend Karen had been married 58 years. Um, but we didn't give it to her because she was one of my friends. So the next person was it Palma? Palma, was it you that was married 51 years? I think so. I think it was Palma. But anyway, they got a basket. I don't know how they gave the rest of it. Hey, Bethany. Bethany is at Red Rocks. Did you have to walk far? Did you have to park and walk or did you take an Uber? It's going to be great. I was at the Red Rocks with Loggins and Messina. That's the last time I was there. My ex-boyfriend played with Loggins and Messina, and I got to be backstage. So I hope you guys get backstage. Jackie says, 2 years ago, we had to let my crazy red 17-year-old Doxy go. My sweet vet put his arm around me as I'm dying inside and says to me, "Jackie, the greatest act of love." Oh, God. The greatest act of love you can give now is to let Daisy go. She was our nurse dog, and the grands were infants. Oh, like Nana. She had to be right next to them when they slept, or she'd drop her ball. I can't read the rest. I can't read the rest, Jackie. Oh, should we make this like a clamshell? Let's do that. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. That was a hard one. Okay, now her top is like a clamshell. Palma says, "I'm married 51 years next month, but someone was married longer. I won for having the closest birthday." Oh, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I haven't got an eraser. An eraser and color her in with colored pencil. And then I think we're gonna do a wash of watercolor over the whole thing, even her face, because she's gonna be under the water. I've never done anything like that before. Has anybody else? Is it gonna look crazy with her to have a blue face? So I think what I'm gonna do, because colored pencils resist, I normally don't give my people skin color because I want them to be not androgynous. What do you call it when you have no skin color? I don't see color for skin, but I'm seeing it right now because I don't want it to turn blue, but it may still turn blue. Yeah, back to the dog thing. We're never getting another dog. That I can tell you. For many reasons, but mainly for this. Mainly for the fact that it's just too hard. And this is a dog that I wasn't particularly close with. So imagine a pet that I'm close with. Ugh, you know, I love her hair. Already, I love her hair. Thanks, Jenny. I think she's pretty cute. I got to make some splashes, but we'll do those with the watercolor, I think. This is really too... Linda says, the last dog I had to let go was about 3 years ago. I found a vet who came to the house. That's what I want to do. Because I don't think we can get Charlie in the car. And, well, I'm not going to tell you the rest of it. But anyway, he'd be better here than he would be in a vet's office. When I grew up, we had a sheepdog, and her name was Casey. And we had to take Casey to the vet. And those images are still in my head. Very prominent in my head. I still have pictures of taking Casey to the vet and putting her down. My mom, oh boy, did she cry and cry and cry. And now Casey's ashes are with my parents' ashes, and they got spread out all over the United States of America. Well, not quite all over yet, but there's still some spots we're still going to. But a lot of places. That's the same color as that other color, but it's a different brand of pencil. Oh, well. What can you do? Anyway, Luke the Wonder Dog was my best dog ever. He passed away like a year after we got Charlie, because we got Charlie because everybody said if you get a puppy, it'll keep your old dog younger, longer. Well, maybe so. But then we ended up with Charlie. Sorry. He was in the pound too long, I think, is what happened to him. And we both think that he might have been abused as a puppy, and he never quite got over all of that, you know? Hey, she's pretty. Carmen said, I had crackers for 36 years and it was a shock when she passed. Birds live forever, right, Carmen? Not obviously not forever, but a lot of birds live longer than 36 years, don't they? It's really interesting. Since my husband has been looking at turtle videos, it's not the algorithms that are showing me turtle videos, but I'm seeing a lot of turtle videos from people that I know. Do you know what I mean? It's not like an algorithm that's like Lindsay said turtle, the phone listened, and then here's all these turtle videos. But so one of the people that I know found a turtle crossing the street and they got it back to the neighbor. Another person that I know rescued a turtle from somebody's pool. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Oh, Carmen says she thought she was leaving crackers in her will. Crackers was a big bird, one of those big birds. I don't remember, an Amazon something. Jenny says, when my brother died, we had to find a home for his 25-year-old parrot. Oh, man. That's got to be, well, hopefully there's bird lovers out there that took it. So my daughter and I are going to Laguna Beach next week for the retreat that I am participating in teaching. And I thought I had classes to teach on Saturday and that we would come home on Sunday. But she found out that she has Monday and Tuesday off. And I don't have any classes on, what day did I just say? Saturday. So we canceled our little shop that we will be selling stuff at on Saturday. And we're going to come home or start heading home on Saturday. And we're either going to go up the coast, which could be super cool, or through Anaheim, which could also be super cool, and go to Disneyland. I think she would be a super fun person to go to Disneyland with, mainly because we both like Dole Whips. We would probably just sit there all day and eat Dole Whips. Kidding, not kidding. But I think Disneyland would be fun. I also think the San Diego Zoo would be fun. I really want to go to Mexico, but I don't think that'll happen. Tijuana. Oh, that's right. We have to make a reservation for Disneyland. Oh, I better talk to her, huh? Can't make that a surprise anymore. The zoo would be fun, but I don't think she would want to go to the zoo without her boyfriend because he is an animalaholic. Can you be an animalaholic? Is that a thing? Well, if you can, he is. Or we could just go like stay at the beach somewhere and hang out at the beach. Yeah, you have to have a reservation when you go to Disneyland now. You can't just walk up and buy a ticket. You also have to have a reservation when you go to Yosemite. You can't just drive up and go into Yosemite. I think that's most national parks now, isn't it? I could be wrong. Okay, she's getting pretty. She's getting pretty. Oh, that's a good idea, Valerie. Surprise her with a reservation. Well, we've talked about it, and she doesn't get a whole lot of days off from her work, so I want her to do what she wants to do. If it was me, I'd probably just rent a little beach cabin in Balboa on the island and go sit at the beach. Monterey Bay Aquarium. She's taking her boyfriend there for his birthday in August. The Monterey Bay Aquarium is the best aquarium in case you've never been and you get to California and you want to check out a good aquarium. The Monterey Bay Aquarium is really a good one. I really don't like her shirt, her bikini top, but that's okay. That's okay. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Oh, my jellyfish got colored so dark that he lost his eyeballs. I'll put those back in after we do our wash. I'm pretty sure you have to have reservations at the Monterey Bay Aquarium also. I'm pretty sure you have to have them everywhere you go these days. The world is too busy. That's more hair down here. All right, let's color her flowers. I love the Carmel Monterey Pacific Grove area. If you ever go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, the place to stay is Pacific Grove, I think. One of the ladies who came to the retreat, and I'm not going to say who, has a house in Santa Cruz that is a block from the beach, and I invited myself to stay there sometime. And then she said, anytime. I always think that people are so sweet when I invite myself, because I do that a lot. I do invite myself places a lot. And then I don't go because kind of a recluse these days. I don't even like to go outside. And I'm really happy with that. Guess if I wasn't happy, that'd be one thing, but it is pretty great. Oh yeah, Hearst Castle would be fun. Ooh, maybe we'll go up that way and go to my favorite store in Big Sur called Nepenthe, the best store on the face of the earth. I think that's a great idea. I love, 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 love. Tina says, my brother and his wife live in Marina, California. They love it. So where my daughter is getting married, that's why it would be really fun. So where my daughter is getting married, is the architecture. The place was built by the lady that built Hearst Castle. Did you know that Hearst Castle was designed by a woman? I want to say it's Juliette Lowe, but I know that's incorrect because that is the lady from the Girl Scouts. But it's something like Juliette Lowe, the lady's name that did Hearst Castle. But that would be fun. Jenny said, oh, Solfaing would be fun too. I'm going to give her all these options today. Solvang is a little Dutch community here in California. All right, have we colored everything everywhere? The only thing I think I want to do is take a very light blue, and I'm going to go all the way around her tail. And give her a little barricade of color. I don't think I'm going to do that up here, but around the jellyfish. I love jellyfish. I don't think I would like to step on one, but I do love, they're just so beautiful. I can sit at the Monterey Bay Aquarium for hours and just watch the jellyfish. Let's use a light pink here around her hair. I'm gonna go under her arms. Oh, that should have been hair. Your hair doesn't stop at your underarms. Oh well. And then this is a really, really light green. Go around all the greens. And then we'll try watercolor on top of the whole darn thing. What I could do, but I don't want to, is you could mask her off, or I could spray her with a not a masking spray. What am I trying to say? With a workable fixative. But it seems funner to just try this. Oh, Joy says, is Clint Eastwood's Hog's Breath still in Carmel? I believe it is. I don't know if he owns it anymore, but I believe the Hog's Breath Inn is still there. I don't have any vellum up here. I just want to try this. I really, really do. It could just go south really fast, but let's hope it goes north instead of south. Homa says you should stay in Laguna, anywhere cooler. Yeah. All right, ready? I'm going with a really light turquoisey kind of color to begin with. And we're going to put that right in here. Oh, look it. It's acting as a resist. Yay me. So it's not coating over her. What happens when we do that? Oh, I kind of like that. Kind of like it. She's under the water, definitely. Oops. Let's do a greeny kind of color. She is definitely turning colors, but not so horribly. I want a blue. Let's do this blue. Yeah, my husband and my son were supposed to go on a quad ride today, but I can't lift Charlie if he falls, so they had to not do it. So he's just coming over to hang out, I guess. Look at her face is green. I kind of love it. Let's go back to these turquoisey kinds of colors. From here, it looks like she has boobage hanging out, Denise says. Her boobios are hanging out. Well, you know, they might be. It freaks me out to go over this, but I do like the idea. She's definitely under the water. And then I think I want a darker blue again, like a blue-green color blue. I know I have a blue-green in here somewhere. Maybe that one? Oh, well, we'll just use it. It's pretty dark. It sure tones everything down a lot when you go directly over it. And I really kind of like it. Can someone tell me what is the best cardstock for printing and painting on? Well, I use whatever cardstock is cheap. I just messed that whole part up because I used my water and it was dark blue. Oh, pretty much use Hammer Mill. That's my go-to paper. But use whatever's cheap. This is not this is not cardstock. This is mixed media paper, and it's my favorite right now for watercoloring over. Oh yeah, Linda, those little bubbles, those are downstairs. I don't have any of those here. Carmen says she uses Canson mixed media paper. The one that I have, I bought at the thrift store, and I think this is a Michaels brand, Artist Loft. Always check your thrift stores because people buy craft supplies and art supplies. They think they're going to be an artist and then they never do. And then they get rid of them at the thrift stores. Oh, I just love her. You know what I forgot to do though is add seaweed in. And I forgot to clean my table if I can here really quick. Nothing like cleaning your table with dirty paint water. So we'll do seaweed on top of the ocean. It'll go on top of her. And then we'll do some splashes. Is anybody here a scuba diver? My friend Tina, who came to the retreat, told me she goes to Fiji all the time and goes scuba diving. She's a certified scuba person. And I said, good for you. I'd love to go with you sometime to sit on the beach in Fiji. Certainly not going to catch me scuba diving. Certainly not. No way. But I love, Dina Wakely. She's a scuba diver. And I love following her pictures when she goes scuba diving. She does some really cool pictures, or has some really cool pictures of coral. But you couldn't catch me. You couldn't pay me enough to go under the water. I barely go in the ocean anyway. When I go, I love to look at it, but I don't go in. How about you guys? Anybody love to go in the ocean? Well, I love that she's behind the coral. I love coral. Very pretty. I used to have a bunch of coral necklaces when I was in high school. I wore them with my turquoise, and man, I loved them. Because back then, when we would go to the Navajo reservation when my dad would work there every summer, coral was cheaper than buying turquoise. So I would buy a lot of coral. Oh, good, Sherry. Everybody gave you a lot of info on paper, I hope. But a lot of times, like for my collage elements, Sherry, I just use regular cardstock. I don't always do fancy stuff. Oh, Sandy says the vastness and mystery of the ocean intrigues me, but only as a viewer. Me too. I love watching the National Geographic shows on the ocean, but I'm not going in. My husband snorkeled when we went to Hawaii, but I wouldn't snorkel either. I'm not going to do any of that. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's add some white. Oh, I have these, you guys. These are those Papermate Ink Joy gel that one of you guys told me about. I haven't opened this pack yet. I did open another pack and I ended up giving them away because I wasn't very happy with them. They do have a little ball on the end when you open them. That keeps the ink from drying out on the slow boat from China. Let's see what happens. Oh, Well, this set is much better than the one I gave away. Maybe these are a good pen. Look at that working good. Huh. Maybe I was too hasty, but now I still have 3 and I gave them away, and that's a nice thing to do. Do they dot? Not very good. But they do write well. I don't know. I think they're okay. They're not like a Posca. They are definitely a gel pen, but they're not bad. Oh, they do dot. Little tiny dots. Not horrible. For $5 for 3 pens, it's pretty good. I will say that much. So we're going to do some splashes off her tail and off the jellyfish. Even though she's just hanging out at the bottom of the sea. I thought if I took a long time that Atticus would be here this morning, but he hasn't walked in yet, so I may have to just be done. I'll have to get some little bubbles. Becky says, I've gotten a lot of good paper from the thrift stores. I always go to the stationery section, always. It's the pretty much the only place I shop when I go in a thrift store. Jackie says, we had 4 on South Padre Island yesterday. 4 what? What did I miss? 4 tornadoes? Oh, believed to be a shark. Oh, there were shark bites everywhere yesterday. One guy landed in the hospital from his shark bite. It was so bad. I don't know where that was. But there's a lot of sharks out there. You know why? Because the water's getting warmer and they're coming closer to shore. Sorry for those of you guys that don't believe that, but it is a true fact. Shark attack. It's Shark Week too, which is kind of weird. Do you know Shark Week? We watch National Geographic, and there's a lot of shark shows on right now. Okay, well, I'm pretty much in love with her. I am in love with her. Let's get a clear glitter pen. If I can find one. I know you're in here somewhere. Here. So until I can get bubbles, we'll put some bubbles coming up from the jellyfish in clear glitter. Can you guys see those? Kind of, sort of. And then we'll give her some bubbles because she has to come up for air every now and then, right? Wouldn't it be cool to see a mermaid, like a real one, somewhere? Scary movies. And he watched a very scary mermaid movie a couple of weeks ago about killer mermaids that were killing because the men were these sea men, like what do you call them, fishermen, were catching mermaids just to make money off of them. And so then the mermaids turned into killers to kill the men. Oh, we watched Under Paris, Becky. Don't you worry. We watched it. That was a crazy movie. If you like shark movies, watch Under Paris. It was a good one, especially the ending. The ending was ridiculously good. I'm waiting for Twister. I'm not happy that they keep remaking movies, but I will say this. I'm waiting for Twister. I'm really excited about it. But where are the writers? Why can't we get some good new movies out there? But that was a good one. Pentel Sparkle Pop Pens. Oh, that's Carmen. Oh, that's Carmen. I hope Atticus gets here soon. Oh, I could make pancakes for breakfast. Mmm, pancakes. I have a friend in New Hampshire who used to live in Santa Barbara. He's a diver. And he sent me a really yummy sounding pancake mix and a giant jug of maple syrup. Giant jug. Do you keep your markers stored flat? 100% stored flat, Judy. I'm sorry that I never talked about that at the retreat. We really didn't dive deep into lettering this time. But the reason that you store your markers flat is because if you store them upright, all the ink will go to either the top or the bottom of the pen, and then you'll either have a big puddle of ink or it will dry and you won't have any ink. Does that make sense? Oh, no more pancake talk. Tina says no pancake talk. We'll just talk pancake makeup. Donna says, hi everyone, just got home from hubby's radiation treatment. Last is this coming Monday. Oh, and he's doing good for now. I mean, I know my friend Karen, her husband John has pancreatic cancer and they just found more tumors on his spine. It's very scary stuff. It's just so strange because he seems so normal. He doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Almost done. She definitely needs some crystal lacquer or diamond glaze or little plastic half pearl bubbles. Do you know what those are? Half cabochons, I think they call them. They're downstairs. I'll put some on her and show you over on Monday. But I do kind of love it. And I do kind of like this white, but maybe I ruined it. Hold on. It's not writing at all anymore. Oh, no, it is. It just kind of stopped for a minute. You just sometimes have to scribble it off. Do you guys know about that? Scribble off your pens if they start working because they didn't like the surface they were drawing over. But yeah, these are kind of cool. Papermate Inkjoy Gel. This says bright, but it's actually white. Not too shabby. All right, let's glue her down in her appropriate spot. So we have splashes and we have a bikini top. So we did okay. I am moving downstairs. I keep saying that and then I don't do it. We've just had yesterday was all it was Charlie cleanup all day. It was a hard day. Getting the glue on here. I should have ironed this paper, I think, but I took my iron back downstairs. I've started taking things downstairs. What's that? Something got on it. Got glue that leaked out. She looks really pretty against the purple. Okay, I like it. Happy weekend, Judy. Safe travels home. So today is day 35. 35 out of 61. And we did Bikini Day, and Splash. Those are the prompts. Okay. And with that, I bid you adieu. Adieu, adieu, adieu. I wish you could see all the glitter, but it's just not coming through very good. But I love, love, love that her tail's behind there, and I love that there's water in front of her. And yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, have a great rest of your weekend. If you're in Journal Play Day, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 No, I will not see you at 8 a.m. I will see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I wish it was 8 a.m. because it's going to be hot at 10, but we'll make it work. And then I'll see everybody else back here on Monday. Let's see what our weekend prompts are. Oh, right. Fried chicken day and balance. So somebody, Stacy Purdy, sent me a message and said she knows what I should do for fried chicken day, and I'm going to do it. And then on Sunday, it's chocolate day and dashboard. I think I can figure out how to put those two together. And that's it. So I'll take pictures of this and share it with you guys. Get my watercolors back. Did you see everybody got a really pretty plate at the retreat? And this was the plate I took. Isn't it pretty? Has birds. I don't like pink, but I love this plate. I love the octagon shape. Anyway, I did love that. All right, you guys have a really good 4th of July weekend. I'll see you all in Journal Play Day. If you haven't got yourself into Journal Play Day yet and you're having any trouble, make sure you either email me or message me here on Facebook, because people have been, well, Facebook gave me a broken link, so it's been an issue. So, okay. I'm going to take all my vitamins that were all over my table. I hope I got them all. And I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye. Love you. Bye.